fascinated by the swing that we've seen among Canadians over 60. They're the most animated in reaction to Trump. They're the most nationalist, to use that word again, flying the flags. Like, drive around your neighborhood and see how many households have put up a flag. I bet you 80% of them are over the age of 60, right? So there is this, in English Canada in particular, renewed patriotism that is signaling both in consumer behavior and political behavior a fundamental shift in what we understood Canadian politics to have been over the last decade, which is the Liberal Party is now substantially more well-liked and open to the boomer generation than to younger Canadians, which is really fascinating. And so for Poilievre, that basically means you are losing some voters that you almost were sure you had in the bag, right? Folks who had voted for you, or for the Conservatives anyways, over the last 3 elections, has probably helped drive Stephen Harper's majority in 2011. And today now say, well, look, we've known for the last 2 years, they were slightly less likely to say the cost of living was important to them. These are folks who likely have, if they're well off, have paid off their mortgage, aren't as sensitive to some of the cost of living pressures that middle-aged and younger Canadians were feeling, but are deeply threatened by Trump and are paying attention to it, right? Are watching constantly the news in a way that someone under 30 is not. And so they are mainlining every day the chaos that's coming out of Washington, and it's, I think, affecting them. And so when you look at that group and then you say, how did they vote in Ontario? Well, they were very much the same voters that were attracted to Ford's, I'm going to protect the province, I'm going to protect you, I'm going to stand up to Donald Trump. At the same time, though, I think as being very compassionate in a way and understanding of what the uncertainty that Trump was creating was doing to people in the province. And so I think that's really important. I think, David, one other factor that's I've noted in the most recent surveys we've been doing is just the swing in enthusiasm that we've seen, right? At the end of 2024, good luck finding a Liberal who is willing to say, I'm a Liberal these days, right? That I want to fly that flag.
I did it in a bar in Regina over Christmas, and I barely got out alive.
You got out. You're here with us, barely, right? Today, in the survey I'm in the field with right now, Liberal supporters are saying they're more likely to wanting to get out and vote